Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. As you can see, it's overcast, rain all week again. As I say, it's been raining this morning, so I thought I'd come out and do a bit before it starts raining again. Been a very busy week. As you see, I haven't even had a chance to have a shave. Managed to finish my get the roof on my log stores, but yes, I've still got to cut all those up and get them chopped up into there. So we've had quite a busy week this week. Yes, even more logs. Look, all this all work. I've been doing bits and pieces in the cottage and bits and pieces. Also, as you can see, the lawn looking a bit of a state at the moment, but I managed to seed it and get some topsoil on because I've got one of those. And he seems to love digging and playing football on the lawn. So hopefully I can try and keep him off that. Come on, you, no digging. Right, koi stuff. Just have a quick look. As you can see, they're showing okay. Fish are all looking good at the moment. The new fish are settling really well. There is there's 6 goldfish in there. 4 were my mother's, which I want to keep. But the 2 I had given to me recently. Somebody closed down a pond and they once gone, so I just said I'll take them off the hands for now. But I'm going to get those out hopefully this weekend. And the neighbours have got a very small goldfish pond, so I'm giving those to them. But apart from that, everything's great in there. In the filter house, so a quick look at this. Everything's fine. Well, no, you can't see with that. That's bad footage photography on my part. So I'll spin you around, temperature, see how we're going. Right, pond temp 13.4. Again, as always, that's boiling lovely. Everything's going fantastic in here. One plan what I was hoping to do this weekend, what I want to do is in here, that media in the middle. I thought about this weekend getting it out to see what's at the bottom, but I did see on a another koi channel, I never even thought about it. I believe it's Koi Chronicles. He actually stuck a camera down through his media to see what it was like when it was boiling. So what I'm going to try is I'm going to get the camera down and get a light down there, and hopefully can see if there's any stuff at the bottom of the media, and then I'm going to give it a boil, whether that will show up on camera as well, to see if what's moving. And then I've got a couple of ideas, maintenance things I want to try to see if that will help loosen that debris up at the bottom. So that's where we are at the moment. Just pop back outside and see if we can have another look at these, see how they're doing. Yeah, that little one there, that little orange light one, that's one of them to go, and that one there is the other one. I'm going to give those away. The other 4 I've got in here I'm actually going to keep, because as I said, they were originally my mother's and I'd like to keep those, which is Ronnie and Reggie. Where is she? Ronnie and Reggie, and there's Fanny and Goldie. Those are the ones I want to keep. The rest, the other 2, I'm going to give it to my neighbours. Apart from that, everything seems to be going fine. If the rain does ease off, I want to give these a clean today. Give these capping stones a good clean down. As you can see, a little bit off colour, so I would like to give those a clean and give these slabs a bit of a clean around here. See, there's a little bit of mud and stuff up there, but as you can see over there, the roof's on, so many logs to clear up. So that's where we're at the moment. So I'm going to get the camera out and see what I can see down in the Easypod. Right, I'm back. Got my camera ready, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this apart. We'll take it apart, get the lid off. This was cleaned yesterday, boiled. I boiled it twice and flushed it twice. So I'm going to stick it down, have a quick look what's there at the moment. I'll review the footage, then I'll be back with you and we'll go on from there. Right, as you've seen from that footage, as I said, that was cleaned yesterday. It was boiled twice and flushed yesterday twice, so that's what's left down there now. So what I'm going to do now is, it has been over 24 hours probably, I'm going to flush it, boil it, and then I'm going to flush it 3 times. So it's going to fill up, boil it, well, it is fill up, boil it out, drain it out, flush it out again. So it's purge some water through to flush it out 3 times, and I'm going to fill it up again, boil it again for about 5 minutes, drop that down, flush it again 3 times, and then we'll see how we are. I'll put the camera down again and see if it's getting any more out. We'll see. Right, it's had its 2 flushes, 2 boils, 6 boils, 2 flushes, I'd say. Let's get the camera down. The first boil I got a bit of stuff out, obviously, it's been 24 hours. Second boil and the flushes, I didn't see that much more coming out, so we'll see what's at the bottom. So let's get it the camera down and see what we see. Okay, so there you are. That's what we got after 2 boils, 6 flushes. It's still stuff down the bottom. So what I want to do now is try a little something. I'm going to get it set up, then I'll explain to you what I want to try, and then we'll get the camera down again and see where we are again. I'll be back with you. Right, what have I got? All filled up, ready to go. To give it a boil again. What I've got is my air line. This is what feeds the pond. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the air on to boil the pod and the air onto the pond. It's going to be difficult to try and film. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this line, air line, down the bottom, and hopefully if I can get the air line in around the bottom. I'm going to be careful because I'm really putting a lot of air in this now, so it's going to put some media over the top maybe, which it has already, but I can fish that out. Excuse the camera work. So I'm getting lots of big chunks coming up, so I know it's difficult, but I'm trying to, I might have to put the camera down so I'm doing a bit better. But as you can see, the chunks that are coming up and in there, as you can see them, all this stuff is probably what's stuck at the bottom. So this may be something I need to do on a regular basis. And as you can see, the big chunks coming through, so I'm going to have to do this more regular just to clear the bottom out. So let me turn, I'll turn this off and I can get a bit more hands on with both hands. Okay, so I've flushed that through, put the air through, and that's the footage. As you can see, it's not 100%. It's got a lot of it out. That's probably say 70%, maybe 80% of it out. Still not ideal, but I think obviously that's been settled there for a while now. So if I do that every time I boil the pod, or at least once a week minimum, maybe even twice a week, just get the air in and do that at the bottom. Hopefully most of that will clear its way out and not get stopping. Yeah, but as I said, not ideal. So that's just one thing I want to try. The next one I want to get a brush of some sort, so I can brush the outside of the pod with one. I've actually got a brush I can use that one on, but to get through the media I need a long handled brush. I want it soft because obviously there's an air ring at the bottom. I don't want to be knocking that out and damaging that. So I'm going to find a brush for that, and that's another option to try and see which is the better option out of the two. Again, ideally, it's not what I want. Ideally, I'd like to have filled that bottom with a resin, so that lip isn't there at all. But I can't find a resin. Obviously, I've mentioned before, can't find a resin or anything that's going to chemically bond to the Easypod, and that's not going to let stuff underneath. So that's where we are with that at the moment. I could have done it again and tried even more, but at the moment I've lost. Well, I'll take you out and show you. Excuse my ugly mug. As you can see, I've lost, I don't know, 2.5 inches of water, maybe. It's 2 to 2.5 inches, so I don't want to lose any more of that at the moment. I can have another go again tomorrow when that's trickled back in. I might pop to a DIY store and see if I can find some sort of brush and give that a go. So that's where we are at the moment, and it has been raining again, and it looks like it's just going to start to rain again now. So I'm going to go back in. My hands are freezing. I'm not sticking that Easypod anymore today. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. See how it goes. Morning. It's Sunday. Yeah, still haven't had a shave. It's actually stopped raining. It's been raining again this morning, but it's actually stopped at the moment, so I don't know how long that's going to be. I actually didn't get out yesterday. I said I was going to try and get out to a DIY store. I didn't get out to look at the brushes, so I may try and get out this afternoon if I can. But while it's stopped raining, which ain't going to be for long, I don't think, I want to get these coping stones jet washed off and have a little bit of a tidy up round here, because that's getting quite desperate for that now. So that's my job for this morning. Then I hopefully, like I say, if I get a chance, I'll pop out this afternoon and see if we can get a brush, some sort of brush for in the shed for my pod. And we're at 13.5 in the pond at the moment, and outdoor temperature, where are we, is 17, just under 17 at the moment. So that's where we are. So let me get things set up and I'm back with you. Okay, all set up. On would help. Okay, here you go. Didn't take very long, 5-6 minutes, something like that. It's as you can see, it's a lot clearer than it was. A lot cleaner, I should say. Yes, a little bit of water went in the pond itself, but that won't hurt it that little bit. But I think, where was we? This one here, really green. That really was green, but that's a lot better now. I'm happy with that now, and I'll get those a clean off in front. A lot cleaner. Still got more work to do in the garden, obviously. I've got to clean all these out and repoint all these up properly. But let's have a light clean for now. Just get wants a little bit of green build up of algae down there. So I've cleaned that up. Got a lot more to do. And yes, as you can see, still a mess, but hopefully that seed will start to germinate soon and it'll look a bit better, until he ruins it again. Okay guys, that's it for now. Just a brief one to this one, a bit of an update. Go back in here. As talking of the pod, as you've seen, I put the airline down. Yeah, it's a lot better than it was. I'm cleaning 80% maybe of that stuff underneath. So what I'm going to do for now, I am going to, as I said, I'm going to try and see if I can get a brush to help with it. But I am going to use that air every time I clean it now. It's no hassle to do it. Whether it's, it hasn't cleaned it 100% this time because it's had a bit more of a build-up over the time. I obviously haven't cleaned the bottom out since the beginning of the winter maintenance. Last time I took all the media out. So if I'm doing it on a regular basis, maybe that'll break it down and help clear it out even more. And maybe a combination of the air and the brush will do it as well. So we'll have to wait and see how that one goes. But I just want to say again, big thank you for, obviously I put the phone down there. I was actually told mentioned it by, I forget the name right, Lau Margot. She's got her own little channel. Pop on over there. She's done a fantastic little channel. I'll leave a link down in the description. She's doing a fantastic job. I think it's, if I remember right, I can't remember what the name's called now. Top of my head's gone blank. But I'll leave a description down the bottom. She's done a little pond build, and she's always doing work on the pond, and she's absolutely doing a fantastic job. So pop on over there. And she was the one who actually mentioned that Koi Chronicles had actually put a camera down to see what was at the bottom. So thank you for that, for both of you. Obviously Lou for telling me, and for Koi Chronicles for coming with that idea. So yeah, I haven't finished with it yet. I am going to get back to it. But before I do go, one thing I'd like to mention is that in my last video, which was the video of me putting my new fish in the pond, my Hyattsuri, somebody actually commented to say it wasn't Hyattsuri. Because there's a little white, if you look on the video, if you look, I'll put on there, there's a little spot at the bottom. So if you have a quick look at the video. Yeah, so I don't know what you can see in the video, but he says because it's that tiny little white piece at the bottom, I know it's only young and think colour may change, but he said it's not actually classed, it's not an Hyattsuri, it's more of a, I think it's a high shower. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not a koi aficionado on what they are and what the pattern's supposed to be and looks like. I just know if I like the look of a fish, I like the look of a fish, and I absolutely love the look of that. But I did go on a few forums and koi Facebook pages and actually posted videos and pictures of it and asked their opinion. A mixed bag of opinion. A lot of people saying yes, it's an Hyattsuri, and some people say it could technically be classed as a shower because it's got that little white spot. But a majority of people were saying that when you look at the fish from the top, so you're looking down on it, if all you can see is the two colours, then yes, it's a Hyattsuri. I don't know. Yeah, if you're looking at side on, you can see that tiny bit of white on there. But at the end of the day, I like it. So tell me what you think, if you would class it as Hyattsuri, Showa, or whatever else. I don't know, but I know that I like it at the end of the day. And as you all know, I call my fish various names. I don't laugh. Yes, they've all got names, Henry and Keegan and Clark and and Ziggy and Stardust, all them, and plus many others. So don't laugh at me, I know a lot of you do it as well. But yeah, tell me what you think, and eventually I'm probably gonna name it once their characteristics come out and they mature a bit more. I'll give them a name, which I may ask your help with. But at the end of the day, when I'm recording, to me, I bought it as a Hyattsuri, and it's going to be a Hyattsuri. Whether it's a high shower, I don't know. But for me, it'll always be Hyattsuri because that's what I bought it as, and I think it's a stunning looking fish. I really like it, and that's why I bought it. I like the colouring on it. As I said, I don't go buy fish because it's got the Pacific pattern. It always got the right scalation and all that. If I like the look of a fish, I like the look of a fish. Simple as that. But yeah, tell me what you think. And like I say, it could be a shower, who knows. But to me, it will always be my little Hyattsuri, and we'll see. So there you are. Tell me what you think. yes, that's it for now. I am going to hopefully pop out this afternoon and see if I can find some sort of a decent brush, preferably no loss hairbrush, something like that. Not that kind of hairbrush, because I lost that a long time ago. So yeah, that's it for now. So please like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to press the little bell to get your notifications. So until the next one, stay safe. Job's a good one.